我就感觉到啊，中国的这个赋能型外交或者赋能型这种对外合作啊，切切实实的在为世界提供了这个文明增量。接下来我们有请新华网副总编辑刘洪先生。
我现在关注的更多的呢是非洲的挑战，中非合作的一个挑战。第一个挑战呢，稳定。稳定是发展的前提，如果稳定实现不了，那发展永远是空中楼阁。非洲的稳定，说实话还是很堪忧的。第二个呢是治理，这其实也与第一个密切相关。我们也看到有一些非洲的国家最近几年得到了迅速的发展，让人刮目相看，也让老百姓都受益了。但还有很多的国家，权力的争夺、内战的不断，最后是老百姓遭殃。治国理政，这不是一件简单的事情我觉得非洲有些国家真的也要努力。第三个，很现实的，防止挑拨。西方对中国和非洲的合作，各种各样的挑拨离间、妖魔化，什么债务陷阱、什么人权问题、什么国家安全，真的妖魔化一个接一个。一些非洲国家，因为每个国家之间它可能也会存在一些内部的一些问题，也存在一些权力的斗争，有时也将中国投资与中国的关系当做一个内斗的靶子。我们也确实看到了一些悲剧，甚至妨碍了我们中国过去扩大投资包括我们中国的利益也有一些受损，真是让人非常痛心。其实中国和非洲之间有着广阔的合作空间，刚才张总也都提过的基础设施的问题。非洲的基础设施相对来说是很落后的，而我们中国知道，要想富先修路，火车一响黄金万两。全世界的基建狂魔是谁？那肯定只有我们中国。确实，我们中国的基建也给非洲很多国家带来了巨大的变化，产生了非常大的收益。还有，现在的中国还有技术。我们有很多的领先全球的技术，包括我们的新三样。中国是现代化，给非洲很多的启迪，也有很多的机遇。前几年我去非洲，去埃塞俄比亚访问，参观了一些产业园，真的非常让人感慨的一个现象：中国人是老板，但领班的技术的班长是越南的姑娘，工人这是埃塞的姑娘小伙子。大家各司其职，我们一起合作，可以改变我们自身的命运，真的也可以改变整个世界。
接下来我们听听利比里亚广播电台新闻总监佩莱拉先生的想法。
Elsewhere, we hear talk about modernization, and it has been in the form of political rhetoric by politicians and perhaps lectures in the classroom. But in China, what we have seen the country leading the way, having found its own path towards modernization. So, for example, in April 2023, I was privileged to be part of the foreign media in Shanghai for the Lantern Forum. The gathering provided an opportunity for Chinese officials to highlight their second centenary goal of modernization, emphasizing how China has come to its modernization drive. We are aware that this has been a journey of hardship, of anguish, but these have been met by the Chinese people's resolve, their resilience, their determination, rightfully positioning the country as a key player in global affairs. Now, Chinese officials have reportedly or repeatedly said that Chinese modernization is a natural outcome. We have seen already how millions of Chinese have been lifted out of poverty by their government. Our countries must now lean on the side of China, follow these examples by finding their own path to modernization with human development at its core, instead of copying ill-fated Western models that have now served the interests of the people in the global south.
下面有请今日京巴执行主编莫妮卡女士。
The story of China's modernization is a global lesson in redefining progress. As an African journalist, I see this journey like a beacon of hope and a challenge to outdated paradigms. The Chinese path to modernization is socialist, but distinctively Chinese. China's goals are very clear: common prosperity, harmony with nature, and peaceful development. Western modernization often came through colonization, extraction, and cultural erasure. China's path, however, offers an alternative, which is partnership over paternalism. Key pillars include the Global Development Initiative, which has over 140 countries signing on, and many of these are in Africa. Projects like the Belt and Road Initiative have built structures that we can see in Africa. And the infrastructure development is linking economies and reducing dependency on colonial-era trade routes. Unlike Western universalism, China's approach celebrates diversity and multipolarity, which thrives when civilizations coexist, not when there's assimilation. Of course, we've heard this labeled as the debt trap diplomacy, but the numbers tell another story. China-Africa trade surpassed $282 billion in 2022, with African exports growing by 34% since the launch of the Belt and Road Initiative. With Africa's population set to double by 2050, we seriously need partnership in digital infrastructure. For example, we have Ethiopia's Huawei built 4G networks, and we need vocational training that can empower the next generation. But it is crucial to note that the Chinese path to modernization is not a blueprint for Africa to copy. It is just proof that alternatives exist. Africa must reject the one-size-fits-all governance and look to homegrown solutions that take the best from various schools of thought and create systems that work for each individual nation in the continent.